Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'd like to review for you a movie I just watched called King of Thieves. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. If you enjoy the video, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. So this one will be available in theaters, on video on demand, and digital January 25th, 2019 from Saban Films. This one is rated R, has a 1 hour and 48 minute runtime. It is a crime drama directed by James Marsh. It stars Michael Caine, Charlie Cox, Michael Gambon, Ray Winstone, Jim Broadbent, Francesca Annis, and Tom Courtney. So this movie was about a bunch of, well, let's just call them beyond middle-aged men who decide to rob this jewelry store. They do have this one guy who's younger, and he has a key or something they need to get in. And so they all kind of want to make this big score, and it's Easter weekend, so like everybody is out of town or away from the jewelry store or whatever, and they're all kind of seasoned veterans, I guess, in the robbery business, and they've all had their run-ins with the law. So they decide to do this robbery because they could just do it slowly, basically over 2 days, because nobody's gonna be around for the Easter weekend. And you know, this is your typical kind of heist movie where they have to go through the kind of planning phase, then they have to do the stakeout or, you know, casing the joint type phase, then they have to actually break in, and then of course there's the investigation, and they all kind of like don't trust each other, and they're all kind of, I guess rightfully so, because they're all kind of just skimming stuff off along the way, but they end up with like tons of cash and gold and diamonds, and they don't really have any way to get rid of it, I guess, and they're having trouble just trying to, and you know, they want to cut each other out and kill each other, and you know, they're all being super greedy. I was a little confused because at one point, I'm pretty sure they said it was like 300 million pounds, but then at the end they said it was like 18 million pounds. I mean, there's a huge difference there. I don't know if this was based on a true story. At the end, they definitely acted like it was, like they talked about like people getting jail time and people not getting caught and all this stuff. So I'm not sure if this was truly based on a true story or if they just kind of made that up to go with the movie. So this is a British movie, and I always kind of say about British movies, I have a lot of trouble understanding their accents, and obviously I'm not familiar with the slang. So I had trouble just understanding a lot of things they were saying. And then, of course, the slang, a lot of times I had no clue what they were talking about, which kind of creates kind of like this language barrier where it's hard for me to necessarily understand always what's going on or what they're talking about exactly. I thought they did a good job acting this movie, and it was a well-produced movie. I would call it, you know, just your typical heist movie with the kind of twist of that they're all kind of, you know, really advanced in age, and I thought they had made a movie like this already. Maybe they did, I didn't see it. And so they're kind of like, oh, they need to take their diabetes shots, and they need to go to the bathroom all the time, and you know, it's kind of all these different problems they have medically that they have to deal with. But I did like this one. I thought it was a fun movie. You know, they're all kind of trying to cross each other, and they're all trying to steal a little bit, even though, you know, it's millions and millions of pounds. They're just like every time you turn around, somebody's pocketing something to not be divided between them, and then, you know, they end up cutting some people out, and they're all lying to each other. I don't know, I thought at one point the one guy was going to start killing everybody. I mean, they poured gasoline all over one guy, and then I guess they didn't light him on fire. I don't know. It's kind of strange. I think for a score on this one, guys, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I'm not a huge fan of these kind of capers or whatever you want to call it type movies, but it was okay. It was enjoyable. If you guys do like those ones, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't like this one. Hope you guys did enjoy the review. If you did, please be sure to leave it a like rating. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. Check out suggested videos. Check out my website, BOBSMOVIEREVIEW.com, and I'll see you guys next time.